Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Champions League final. Welcome to the Outcasts, where today we are up against Atletico Madrid in the Champions League final. Now, a couple of things I need to talk about is I'm going to go over the last two times we played Atletico. As you can see, one of our only three defeats this season. We lost to Bayern, Juventus, no, four defeats then, Toulouse and Atletico. This match, we'll take a look into it. I'll just be right back. Yeah, this match, the stats were quite even-ish. We had a lot of possession against them, which is surprising away from home. They got two early goals, which really killed the match. And as we tried pushing forward, we got some consolation goals, but we weren't going to get back into the match. And then the next time we played them, it was a 0-0 draw. This match basically meant that we couldn't finish top of our Champions League group. So we did well in this one. We had more shots than them. So I think we're the better footballing side. But we just need to get the first goal and take control of the match. But this is the team we're going to go with for the Champions League final. We're going to play. I had the option whether to go for two defensive midfielders and be quite defensive, or just play my normal style. I'm just going to play my normal style. I played it against Bayern Munich at home and it worked. You could say because they got a red card, okay. But we're going to play Lloris, Kazawa, Marquinhos, Zuma, Aurier, Matuidi, Pogba, Verratti, Hazard, Bale, Aguero. So that's our starting lineup. So if you haven't seen much of this series before, but you're just dropping in because it's the Champions League final, Ibrahimovic broke his leg recently, so he's going to be out. And also, something that you don't know, he's announced his retirement for the end of next season. So we'll have him for one more season and then he'll be retiring. So that'll be quite nice. And then Thiago Silva, he had a hernia injury. Yeah, undergoing treatment for a hernia, so he's out and misses this as well. So Di Maria is our outcast. He can't play at all this season. As you can see, he hasn't made any appearances apart from non-competitive or international, which I have no control of because I don't do my friendlies. And also, I can't control if he gets called up for the international duty or not. Wow, his value is just shot up. His value was 15 million last time I looked at it. Now it's 23. Wonder why that is. Maybe, I don't know, maybe he's been playing international football or he's just been called up or something. I don't know. But looking at our subs bench, we've got Trapp, Arbeloa, Rabiot, Pastore, who's great for us as well. Lucas, who's just coming back from injury. You can see his match fitness isn't quite there, but we're going to put him on the bench anyway because quite short of good attacking options. Augustin and Cavani. I'm not sure whether I'll have Augustin on the bench actually. I might put Thiago Motta there instead. I think I might do that. I had Augustin on the bench while Lucas was injured, so I think now that Lucas is back, I don't need both of them. As you can see, our morale's good. We're doing very well. Apart from Di Maria, obviously, because he's not playing. But I don't know, it's a bit risky playing our normal style of play. It might come back to backfire against us. And you see, they're going for a 4-4-2, and normally we do all right against 4-4-2s with this formation, but generally they are weaker teams that we're up against. So I'll get into it. Look at the top goal scorers. Martinez has got 14. Vieta's got 11. And none of our players are there. I suppose Hazard probably won't be too far off, but I'm not sure how many he's actually got in the Champions League. And Ibrahimovic has got a couple as well. So this is it. I always get my assistant to do this as well. My assistant's actually retiring at the end of the season, so I have to replace him. Let's see, assertively or passionately maybe. There's a trophy on the line. Go out and show everyone that you're born winners. They didn't react too well. I'll try doing the usual assertive team talks. Yeah, it seems to be working a bit better. But here we are. We're into the Champions League final. Let's do this. So I can't talk. The Champions League final has kicked off. Nathan Redmond starting the Champions League final. I didn't look at their team. I was supposed to do that. I might pause it to take a quick look. There we go. I'll pause it now. Just getting too excited. So their team is Oblak, Felipe Luis, Godin, Savic, Juanfran, Bruma, Koke, Gabi, Redmond, Vieto and Musa up front. So a good team, you would have to say, but obviously you would expect our team to be better. Is this us attacking them? Here's Aurier. Crosses it in. Gabby gets it out. Musa might get that, and they might have a counter-attack on us. No, Marquinhos does well, but it goes to Bruma. They're attacking us. Come on, get a foot in. Vieto. Oh, he's dribbling his way through, and he's scored in the first 4 minutes. A nightmare start for us. Oh, that's horrible. His 33rd goal of the season. That's incredible. But it looked like we were going to attack them, and they counted on us. Come on, we need to do better. We're in control of possession now. We've had a couple of shots. 66% possession. Vieto just ran right through the middle of our defence. I've got a feeling if like Thiago Silva was playing, that wouldn't have happened. Here's Verratti. Come on, Hazard. He gets intercepted. Pogba will pick it up. Kazawa. Verratti. Aguero. Hazard's in. Shoot! Yes, get in! 1-1 after 15 minutes. Hazard's 33rd goal as well this season. Oh, this is nervy. I'm glad we got that goal back so fast. Come on, here we go. There's another highlight. Savic to Juanfran. Bruma. Vieto's in again. He's destroying our defence. Vieto. Good save by Lloris, and Zuma should be able to clear that. Is the highlight going to continue? I don't think so, no. Yeah, Vieto. I'm going to have to pause it and like take a look at him. Let's see. We are closing him down. Do I go? I'm going to risk it and go hard tackling on him. Try not to give away a penalty, but we've already got closing down and weaker foot on him. So I'm not sure what else there is we can do. So I go into my tactics and man mark him, which honestly I've never done that before on this serve. But just because it's a Champions League final, I might try it. Let's have a look. Mark Pacific player Vieto. Let's see how this works. I'm not sure how it will work. It's. I shouldn't really be experimenting in the Champions League final of all matches. What's the weather like? Gusty. I should have checked that before the match kicked off. But we're doing all right. Vieto's got in behind us a couple of times, but hopefully Matuidi can take care of that. But we've got 5 minutes until half time. Here we go. What's this? Matuidi's been away. Yeah. Well, that's understandable. I know he's going to get drawn away from his position. That's fine. Can we get a chance before half time? Possibly. Zuma, Pogba, Matuidi. Good ball for Kazawa. Can he find Hazard? No, he goes for Aurier. Crosses it in. Back post. Hazard. That's going to be in. Yes. Get in. Oh, it stopped on the line. I had a heart attack. I was like, go for it. Oh, Jesus Christ. We turned this match around. 2-1. It's not good for the nerves. Oh, there's another highlight before half time. Godin. Savic. How did he miss from there? He was under the crossbar and headed it over. Jesus Christ. I need to have a deep breath. But no, we're doing fine. I'm not going to tell them we've got one hand on the cup. Yeah, I'll say, show me that you're born winners again. The same one that you used before the match started. Hazard had a bad reaction to it, but yeah, whatever. We'll just have to deal with it, really. I don't think the team talks make a massive difference in before we lose 4-2. But hopefully it doesn't make a big difference. As soon as I say that we haven't really changed anything, Hazard, Bale picks up an injury. I pressed pause. My mouse just doesn't want to work. We'll bring on Lucas for Bale. He's better as a winger, but on support. Right. I'm not going to make a second substitution yet. I'm gutted that Bale had to come off, because he would have been one of our penalty takers if he goes to penalties as well. Right, 63 minutes. Time for my second sub. I'm also going to tell my fullbacks not to attack. I'll put them on support. What was I going? I was going to make a sub. So who needs to come off? We've got a few on 75. Zuma, Verratti, and Kazawa as well, of course. I'm going to take off Verratti because he's not really playing well anywhere. But, who do I bring on? I'm going to bring on Pastore because I don't like Motta and I don't think Rabiot's trustworthy enough. But I was thinking, like, in terms of a defensive midfield, I could bring on Motta, but I could put Pogba to defensive midfield. In fact, let's do that. It might be too early to like make this sort of like alteration, but I'm fine with it. I'm going to tell my fullbacks not to look for the overlap anymore, and we're going to sit slightly deeper. Retain possession, yeah, we'll keep that on. Close down sometimes, sort of like, we'll try and like conserve ourselves. Matuidi fouls Vieto. At least he's doing his job. He picks up a yellow card. Right, 70 minutes. Marquinhos fouls him this time. Oh no, Vieto fouled him. Right, 71 minutes. Substitution time. The thing is, like, Zuma, like, I don't have a centre-back on the bench. I've only got 3 centre-backs. Marquinhos, Zuma and Thiago Silva. Aurier can play at centre-back, but I am not doing that in the Champions League final. I've got 20 minutes to go until Champions League glory. They've got a highlight. Bruma to Juanfran. On the edge of the box, Savic, of all people, the centre-back. Back out to Juanfran. Bruma. Back post, Carrasco, 2-2. So me holding on didn't work. And I'm going to have to change it straight away. Should I have went for another goal? That's a question. Because I've made all my subs now. I've got like Cavani stuck on the bench, who I could have called on. Change these to support. And I'm actually going to look for the overlap again. I'm gutted to concede that goal. I thought we were going to hold on. Just what? Juanfran's getting too much space. Yeah, he is. He set up that last goal, didn't he? 10 minutes to go. Come on. They're clawing back the possession. So I might go on counter. Because it seems like they're trying to attack us because the possession's gone down slowly. Our possession's gone down slowly, I mean. 90th minute. Is there going to be any late drama? Well, there is, no matter what happens now. End in 90 minutes. I don't know how to be aggressive with them. No, I won't be aggressive with them. I'm so tempted to be aggressive with them. It's a massive risk. Yes, it worked. I was just waiting for that to all turn red. So we'll go back to standard. Take a look at these instructions again. It's pretty much how we normally play, apart from like we usually close them down more and we have like a lower tempo. God, if it goes to penalties. I don't trust FM penalties. Who have I got on the field that can take penalties? I think I've got a few. Here's Carrasco taking a run at us. He might not even go to penalties. Here's Bruma. Oh, good save, Lloris. How did he hit it straight at him? They're still rocking that 4-4-2. Fair play to them. Like, I couldn't get to the Champions League final playing 4-4-2. Not a chance. We're still man-marking Vieto, so do I take that off? Someone's injured, but I don't know who it was. Half time in extra time. Oh, come on. They've got 3 players on apparently. Second half of extra time. Not a lot's happening. There's a bit of a risk going to attacking, but I'd rather go for it. Is there going to be one last highlight? There is a highlight. It's for us as well. Aguero. Arbeloa. Come on. Get it. Aurier. Zuma. Oh, they've tackled it. No. Searchy. Shit. Fucking hell. Oh, I thought we were done there. I honestly thought that was it. The highlight hasn't ended though. Searchy again. From Zuma, get it? Yes. It goes for a corner, but I'm not sure if it's going to show it. I don't think it is. It's going to go to penalties. Oh, Jesus. I'm not sure of my penalty takers. Right, let's have a look. The first 5 are decent, aren't they? Lucas, I didn't think he'd be so good. Finishing only 10 though. So I might... Right. I'll take these off. All them off. Because like half them aren't even playing. Hazard number 1. Aguero 2. I might go Pogba 3 just because of his composure. 4. Tweedy 5. Have I missed Pastore off? That's 6. I always like to do all of them as well, just based on penalty taking ability. Aurier, Arbeloa, Lloris. Hashtag pray for Karl. Champions League final, penalty shootout. I don't trust FM penalties at all. Hazard's been great for us all season. He's missed 1 penalty for us this season, but he scored the rebound from it, so does that count as missing a penalty really? Come on, keeper, hurry up. I'm not sure whether it actually plays into mind games, like the keeper's making Hazard wait. Come on. Hurry up. Get on with it. The stats were quite even towards the end of the match, you can see there. Here's Hazard. Oh, he's missed it. Oh, our best penalty taker as well. Come on, Carrasco. Lloris was close. Come on, we need to score this one. Aguero, please. Oh, it's over. I don't fucking like these FM penalties. They're horrible. Vieto. Game over, basically. Our keeper's been close to both of theirs. Pogba. Scores, but it's not going to matter. It's not going to matter at all. Bruma. Saved. A lifeline, perhaps. We still need them to miss 1 more and us not to mess up. Pastore. No, FM's trolling me now. Oh, it's game over. Here we are. Searchy. Misses as well. We've got to score and hope they miss, basically. Here's Lucas. Scores. If they score, they win. If they miss, it goes to sudden death. And it's Juanfran. Yeah, scores. We lose the Champions League final, I'm afraid. A harsh way to lose it as well. A penalty shootout. It was a close match. I probably should have opted for different tactics when we went 2-1 up. I probably went a bit too defensive too early and like invited the pressure on. But what can you do? We got to the final. Hard luck, really. I'm not happy, but I'll tell them they were unlucky. I'm absolutely gutted. Hazard scored 2 goals in the match, and then he goes and misses a penalty in the penalty shootout. But overall, our season was a good one. So we won the French Super Cup, we won the League Cup, we won the French Cup, we won the French League. We got beat in the final of the Champions League. I'm heartbroken. I need to have a little break from FM now. But like, if Ibrahimovic, Bill's injured there. Like, Bill definitely would have taken a penalty, but he got injured during the match, didn't he? So what? He got 14, 16, 14. Yeah, Bill would have definitely been in our top 5. Ibrahimovic guaranteed to be in our top 5 penalty takers as well. I'm absolutely gutted. But, you know, what can we do? The transfer window opens in a few days. I might have to go spending some money to get over it. We'll just go through these last few messages. Matuidi gets the goal of the tournament against Atletico as well. It was the match where we were away from home and lost to them. Pogba gets in the dream team. This is my best 11 apparently this season. Why is Di Maria there? He didn't play at all. Verratti never played as defensive midfielder. He can't play there. Weird. End of team meeting. I'll do that in a second. I just want to look through all this. Yeah, pre-season date. I'm hit with a tax bill of 40 odd million. And the board would like to hold a meeting, potentially buying the stadium, which is great news. But anyway, I'm going to go off camera now and spend my transfer budget of 460 million. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.